Good morning, it's Friday morning. It's the last day of the Farwest show. Here at Sester Farms, we're loading about 4 or 5 trucks today, and I just wanted to come in quality control so Maria could be down at the trade show. I just thought we'd take a video so you can see exactly what's going on. There's multiple orders going out. This is a Black Hills spruce. It's a 3036. It's what we call an economy grade, and it's gonna be in a grow bag. And that plant right there, we're selling for a very, very economical price based on your quantity. You could buy this plant as low as $15 from Sester Farms. Great value. Here we have 5-gallon Colorado spruce, 2430s. This customer right here wanted a plant that had been in the pot for 1 year. Our new crop's being potted right now. This crop was potted spring specifically for this customer. If you're a customer that wants established Colorado spruce, we have to pot them in the spring so they're rooted right now. This is not a container grown plant, it's a container established. We cannot grow Colorado spruce, no one can in a pot. It's completely field grown and then put in the container intentionally. So that's our process at Sester Farms. We have Norway spruce here. This is a grower. We got permission. We would normally cut these and trim these. This customer is going to be trimming them themselves. That's not normal, but this is a grower that these 5-gallon Norways are going to. Over here, we have a trade show that we're attending, so there's a little bit of product and samples for one of our Midwest offices that are the salesman will be taking some samples to. So trucks are leaving this place like the airport all the time going across the United States. Easy for us to get product to any customer. 5-gallon shrubs back here. Sunjoy, absolutely beautiful plant, proven winners. Let's look at this other variety back here. Grand Prize 2-gallon. This is going to a grower right here. Orange Rocket Barberry. These are beautiful selections. This customer will be very happy. Here we have our Royal Splendor Norway spruce. This is a 30-inch plant, 3036. This is a grafted Norway from NDSU, Royal Splendor. You've heard a lot about it. It's an improvement on a Norway. It's a great plant, holds its color. You can see the difference between here and here. Holds a darker green color, way better shape. Just a different tree. We grow both trees, both trees have a place. Okay, what do we have here? These plants are tied up, and you can see them as flame amber maple multi-stem, 7-gallon. This customer is gonna be very happy. These plants are absolutely gorgeous. Here, these are not weeping white spruce. This is a weeping Engelmann called Bush's Lace. So if you would like an Engelmann spruce, it's a different plant. It's not going to take over weeping white. It's just one of those other additions that brings spice to your garden center. These plants are going to be shifted. This customer wants to put these plants into 15 gallons, and it's a very wise choice. Over here, customer was looking for some product to shift and to sell in their landscape supply yard. We got Green Giant 15-gallon that are 7 foot. We've got common hackberry back here, Celtis 10 gallons, some larger 10 gallons intentionally oversized so they can shift them into their 15-gallon program. Here we have another customer. This is a retail garden center. The reason why we know that, it's got picture tags on it. And this is a white spruce. These are container grown spruce. They're 5 gallons. And that is a 36-inch plant. It's a beautiful plant. Very similar to a Black Hills, but it's a white spruce, not the Black Hills selection. Here we have a 5-gallon Black Hills, absolutely gorgeous. This customer is going to be very, very happy, very happy. There's I said 5-gallon, there's a 3-gallon 1824. The same size would be a 5-gallon, but this is last year's crop in a 3-gallon. They want them a container established. New crop of 5 gallons will be coming on. Here we have Taylor Junipers. This is a Taylor Juniper. Taylor Juniper, this is not a fat full tree. This is what we're doing on Taylor Junipers. We're trying to get a fatter, fuller plant, but honestly, the demand is so high that we're not chopping our trees in half and trying to dwarf them out right now. Right now we're trying to put numbers on the scoreboard. We're trying to keep our customers happy. We would rather not sell these plants, but they're asking for this plant this way. In the future, these plants will be fatter and fuller. Okay, full disclosure. Here, this is, right here, this is what we talked about, Montrose Charm. We don't just talk about this in YouTube videos, we're actually selling these plants. So these are gaining momentum. These are 6-foot plants in a 20-gallon container, a beautiful, beautiful selection that is not columnar, but it's probably 15 feet wide when it's 30 feet high. So it's half the width of its height, okay? We're gonna sneak around here. On this same, there's several trucks in here, all mix matched with 7 or 8 drops per truck. There's no problem with a small order at Sester Farms. There's orders on here that are $3,500. There's orders that are 20 feet. There's orders that are $8,000. Roughly, a truck is about $1,000 a foot, okay? So if you have a truck, if you have an order that's $8,000, it's around 8 feet. Here, this order will be racked in this truck. These are 1-quart liners. This customer is buying weeping white spruce from Sester Farms. Roughly $9, $10 plant, okay? A lot of little varieties in here that they're little, a few couple hundred of lots of different grafted varieties. We have a whole greenhouse division. It's the largest expanding division in our company. And people are realizing everything you can do with Sester's liner division on grafted spruce, grafted deciduous. We do lots of seedlings, air pots for shade tree growers across the United States. We're doing lots of air pot. If you have a root pruning system, we probably do it. There's over 27 root prune systems that we've used at Sester Farms. We have some that we like better than others. One thing that's very, very important, I will add, whatever system you're using, it doesn't matter if this is an air pot or not. You need to come in with pruners. We believe that hand root pruning a tree, every tree needs to be done. There's no trees at Sester Farms that are transplanted that our pruners are not used on cutting roots. It doesn't matter what brand, air root prune, what grow bag brand, there is no push button answer. Go back to low tech where your dad or your grandpa used to use a pruners. That's the best way. And so we try to eliminate all circulating and everything else. And we love all of these systems, and we love copper treatment. We love all of these things, but you have to actually break the root system up and cut them with the pruners. No one will disagree with that unless they're trying to take shortcuts. Okay, what we have over here is we have our Fat Albert 7-gallon 3036. These plants right here are going to a large nursery that is re-wholesaling. You might be a large nursery that's re-wholesaling our product, and we love selling to re-wholesalers, and have your customers in your branch of the country that you need the conifer mix added to whatever you grow. That is a huge part for Sester Farms. That's half of our business. Okay, let's continue on. What do we have here? We have Green Giant 2-gallon Arbovita. These plants right here, when you buy these plants from Sester Farms, you're going to have to score the root system on those 2 gallons, and they're going to put them into their fields, and they're going to grow them on. And it's fine. Tear that root system apart. Some people use machetes, hook bill knives. I can't stress that enough. Very, very, very important. Okay, here we have the CG liners on the grafts. So what that is a 2-gallon unsized. This is 1 year from a 1-quart. That's what this is. This is the same price point as we sold a 1-gallon graft for years. So if you're buying a 1-gallon, you might want to think about getting a 2-gallon graft. And so let's check the root system on these trees. What we're going to do is we're going to take these trees and they're not root bound, but they're just right to the edge of the pot all the way around. That's how we do it. We turn the tree upside down, and this person will either keep them in a 2-gallon pot, or they will turn them upside down, depot them without breaking them up, putting them on a 5-gallon. You're getting a great root system, and you're not trying to disturb the roots. They're just to the edge of the pot. You do not break this plant up. We've already done that for you. Okay, over here, beautiful crop of 5-gallon Mugos. All of our Mugos are Mugo Pomilio, the dwarf Mugos. So you're not gonna have to shear this as much. It's naturally a tighter plant, the Pomilio seed source. Here we've got our famous first editions Parkland Pillar. We've got our Dakota Pinnacle Birch. We've talked about that in many YouTube videos. It's selling very well. We have our baby blue spruce. Baby blue spruce. That's the seedling spruce, the seed selection. You see 5-gallon baby blue spruce in the back. Very beautiful. You see, what do we got here? We got Green Giant, 2 gallons. Beautiful Green Giant, 2 gallons. I'm actually wrong right here. That's a dark green American. That's a dark green American. That's called the Thuya nigra, dark green American. Okay, here we have our baby blue spruce. These are running fat. We're coming up with new ways to grow these plants. It has a leader staked on it. You will want to thin it out. Customers don't like me thinning out their trees, but we don't believe in shearing this plant so much as actually removing branches if you're growing this plant. And then once you get that leader, it'll be a beautiful plant. But every variety's got its own little pluses and minuses. Over here, we have Cupressinas right here. These are absolutely gorgeous Cupressinas. 7 to 8 foot in a 25-gallon plant. This customer just saw a picture sent to them by their salesman. They're very, very happy. And thank you for your business, all of you customers buying these. Here we have more dark green American. I'm sorry, these are Green Giant right here. Those are Green Giant. Okay, read the tags, Ted. Green Giant 2-gallon. Yes, that's a larger 2-gallon, but they're going to the field, so the customer's very happy. Break the root system up. Here we have a 7-gallon Ponderosa pine. 7-gallon, it's container grown, okay? And this is called, we do a Sester Select, which is a grafted variety of Ponderosa, and then we do the straight Ponderosa. These are straight Ponderosas. What do we have here? These are Techni Arborvitae. Beautiful, beautiful techniques. We're doing a better job. We're listening to our customers. They don't want the loosey-goosey look. They want the Midwest tight, fat look. We're changing what we've done. These are 2 gallons, and these are for growers that are in the Midwest and they want a fat, full Techni Arborvitae. We're learning how to grow some great Midwest favorites that people like. Thank you for all of everyone's feedback on how to grow trees. We always can get better. Here we have fastigiatas. This is a B&B in a pot. This customer signed off that they're taking a fresh dug B&B in a pot. Normally sold in the spring. They're gonna have care for this in a special way. These plants right here are Baccarai spruce, 25 gallons out of the old crop. You can see many different varieties here. There's some white spruce. There are Baccarais here, and there's new fastigiata. It's very important. We're going to tell you on our availability list if it's new crop. If it's new crop, it's going to be B&B in a pot. If it's established, it will not say B&B in a pot. That's the difference here. So you know how to take care of the product. Here what we do is we use, I think we've got about 125, or I'm sorry, this is tractor 125 of this exact model. I think there's about 30 some of these tractors. We love this tractor. We like everything the same. They each pull 2 trailers. They take pallets, 2 pallets per trailer. Everything's palletized all the time coming into these docks, and then they'll go back and they'll unload once this is full. With empties, they'll come when they're pulling orders. Of course, we're never stacking any pallets on here when they're pulling orders, and so the crew doesn't have to wait. Okay, let's look at what else is going on in here. Nice little mix, little garden center mix, 10 of a couple varieties. We've got more, what do we got here? We've got Royal Splendor Norway. Here again, the proof's in the pudding. We're showing you what's going off the loading dock today. So this is not just a Sester idea, it's an NDSU plant. We believe in those plants. Customers believe in those plants. These are beautiful, established plants that are ready to go, okay? We don't grow what we want to anymore. We grow what you want us to grow. That's kind of the way this works here. It's called Business 101, grow what the customer wants. We're not the fastest learners, but that's what's working here, so we're gonna keep doing that. So please give us feedback. Here we've got our Moonglow 5-gallon container grown. We don't do a field grown juniper. The results are not good with field grown junipers, we don't find. Our customers want a container grown. That's a beautiful 5-gallon container grown juniper. We wish we had more of them, and we're growing them and holding them and making orders on 7s and 15s Tell your salesman what you want. There's a waiting list of this quality of plant material in a juniper, upright juniper. Here they're taking and they're putting cardboard wraps on all these trees. These are tulip trees. I believe they're tulip trees. We'll see how good my ID is here. That is wrong. That is not a tulip tree. My ID is bad. That's a blood good London plane tree. Over here, we have a green vase Silcova. Over here, we have Regal Petticoat. If you don't know what this is, look at the beautiful colors, different colors. People love this tree. We don't have to sell this tree anymore. People just buy it. That's the new Sester Farms. People buy our trees. We don't have to sell them. We're just showing you what people are buying. Green Giant Arborvitae. Green Giant Arborvitae. The world might have too many Green Giant Arborvitaes, but we sell a lot of Green Giant Arborvitaes. So if loving your neighbor isn't in your community and you would like to have a great low-cost plant that is a good screener, it's a fast grower, you sell Green Giants. If you're a wholesaler or you're a garden center, Green Giants and emerald greens, we sell them by the thousands. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, more Techni Arborvitae. Here's North Pole Arborvitae. So maybe you need a more cold hardy plant and you want something different than emeralds. This is North Pole Proven Winners selection. We love this plant. We love this plant. We're going to continue to grow this plant. It's a great selection. We're very, very happy with that. We'd like to earn your business. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just watch the video. Call your salesman, 800-832-4487. We'll do what we need to earn your business. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and you'll receive $1,500 off your first order at Sester Farms.